Take a look around you. The odds that you'd see at least one Microsoft product is extremely high. Whether it's software, some hardware, a video game, or even a PC, you'd find that you or someone around you is using some Microsoft product to make their life or work easier. That's probably why there are hundreds of Microsoft offices across the world that make it easy for these products to get around to everyone. That said, as great as these offices might be, none of them are as awesome as the Microsoft Headquarters office. I have always wanted to know what the inside of Microsoft's headquarters, aka the Redmond campus, looked like, so not too long ago, I satisfied my curiosity. Keep watching the rest of this video to see what I found. Redmond is a suburb in Seattle, Washington, and it is home to the Microsoft headquarters. You know, they say that some of the best things in life have the most interesting beginnings, and that holds true for Microsoft's headquarters. Would you believe that the sprawling Microsoft campus was once a chicken farm? Yes, it was. The area on which the campus is situated used to be a chicken farm in the 1920s that went through a series of owners before it became Microsoft's property. Initially situated on a 30-acre lot with 6 buildings and some 800 employees, what I saw was a 500-acre campus that might well stand alone as a city. The Redmond campus has enough buildings and people on it to easily become the 27th largest city in Washington. Here are some of the insane things I saw at the Microsoft's Redmond campus. Building 92. You know how university campuses have something of a tourist site or attraction where visitors get awestruck whenever they go visiting the campus? At the Redmond campus, it is Building 92. Visitors to the Redmond campus start their tour from this famed building. Building 92 is designed in such a way that the minute you step in, you immediately get to see the best that Microsoft has to offer. The Maker's Garage. The Maker's Garage is set up to facilitate creativity and experimentation among its employees. So in this particular building, Microsoft's engineers get to play around with their ideas as they try to shape them into viable products and solutions. There are leading tech tools at their disposal like 3D printers and state-of-the-art soldering gear, among others. Building 8. If you are into romance stories and movies, then you'd love Building 8 because it is quite popular for a love story. In case you guessed that it involved Bill Gates, then you guessed right because that is where Bill would meet Melinda. As the story goes, their paths had always crossed because they were both Microsoft employees who loved to work long hours. For some reason, however, the stars didn't align for both of them until one of those long nights when both of them were hacking away on their computers long after working hours. That night, Bill approached Melinda, sparks flew, and they got married not long afterward. Treehouse offices. Microsoft is currently building modern workspaces that are ecologically and environmentally friendly, and part of its drive to achieve sustainable workspaces that enhance productivity and collaboration are its treehouses. So besides the multiple brick-and-mortar offices that are spread all over the campus, there are several Wi-Fi enabled treehouse offices. Each of these tree houses comes with 2 enclosed meeting spaces in addition to 1 elevated space called the Crow's Nest. Imagine having a business meeting with gusts of natural breeze washing over you while a songbird gushes away not too far off. Recreational spaces. Contrary to what most folks think, techies also have a life outside of punching away at the keys of their computers or smart devices. Microsoft believes in a great work-life balance, which is why the Redmond campus is home to numerous spots for recreation, movement, and exercise. I counted several basketball courts and at least 2 full soccer pitches. I also saw bocce ball, softball, and beach volleyball courts. There are also marked walking and running trails that range from 2 to 5 miles. Like all campuses around the world, the Redmond campus has a collection of pool tables and ping pong tables for indoor sports lovers. A little fun and games are great for creativity and productivity. After all work and no play makes Bill a dull lad. Shuttles connect. Moving around about 120 buildings on a 500-acre campus is no small feat, even for the most athletic professional athlete. So the movers and shakers at Microsoft came up with another great idea. The Shuttle Connect is an intra-campus system that deploys several mini hybrid buses that are quite comfortable and fortified with state-of-the-art tech. I got some awesome views of the campus while taking rides on some of these buses. I wouldn't say I was surprised to find a special poster on the bus with QR codes. After all, techies will always be techies. Once you get on these buses, you can use the QR codes to digitally rate your experience and the performance of the minibus. The Microsoft Museum. This is where I learned a lot about Microsoft's history and success. It is a must-visit for you if you ever find yourself at the Redmond campus. Why? Because that is where you get to learn about those product launches that made Microsoft the global tech giant that it is. It is a great place to learn all there is to know about Microsoft's history. Interestingly, this museum is not all about tech artifacts. You could also get to play loads of great video games like Minecraft, among others. If you are not a gamer, you could also explore LinkedIn using some of Microsoft's devices that are available there. Like most museums across the world, there are loads of souvenirs that you can buy so that your friends and family can have proof that you were on the Redmond campus. The Microsoft Walk of Fame. Who says that techies don't love pop culture? They do, and the Microsoft Walk of Fame is a testimony to that. Taking a cue from the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the Microsoft version features panels that describe each of the product launches that were key milestones in the company's journey to success. The Microsoft Walk of Fame is right outside Building 16, so you can't miss it. Building 87. Have you noticed that most sci-fi movies and some action movies always have a secret lab where some covert research is done? I found that there is one such lab at the Microsoft headquarters. It's called Building 87, and like those secret labs in movies, it is probably one of those places on campus where you need a security clearance to visit. I didn't bother trying to investigate further because there were lots of other great places to explore on the campus, like the Microsoft Mall. The Microsoft Mall, aka the Commons. The Commons is more than just a mall. The two-story building occupies 1.4 million square feet of space and offers a great platform for local businesses to get some recognition and promotion. So, while at the Microsoft Mall, you can get almost anything you want, from coffee, local foods, haircuts, phone and bike repair services, and even cutlery. The only things you won't find are products from Microsoft's competition, which is quite understandable if you ask me. High Five Hallway. There is another location at Microsoft headquarters that has some unique activities associated with it. In my opinion, it's just another example of how Microsoft's work culture encourages good spirits and camaraderie among its employees, and probably visitors too. It's a hallway where everyone coming and going smiles and gives each other a high five. Cool stuff, right? Lake Bill. Did you enjoy jumping into ponds, streams, and lakes while growing up? I did. And you can guess how amazed I was when I found out that there was a pond on the Redmond campus that was nicknamed Lake Bill. But here's the interesting part. Lake Bill is where the success of Microsoft product launches are celebrated. But if you thought that the employees gathered around for a picnic or a party or something, you thought wrong. So, how do the celebrations go? All the Microsoft employees gather around Lake Bill to witness their managers and even top-level executives jump into the pond. Have you ever been inside Microsoft's insane campus? What was your experience? If you haven't, would you love to be there and see it for yourself? After all, they say seeing is believing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.